In the news net, Guyana's Attorney General says body of Adriana Young has lost forensic value based on expert advice he received.
Based upon the expert advice that I have received, the body has lost its forensic value. The body is cut up. And
Suriname and Guyana to break ground on the US $236 million Quarantine River Bridge within weeks. Guyana's Attorney General Andy Nandalal has stated that based on expert advice he has received, the body of Adriana Young has lost its forensic value. Nandalal made remarks during an interview with Caribbean Tea hosted by attorney Vivian Williams, journalist Dennis Chabrol, and Kendall Morgan. The family has not ruled out the possibility of requesting a second autopsy.
Needless to say, you would have seen in the public domain efforts to bring a fourth pathologist. And the state has handed over the body a long time ago to the family. And in law, the body now belongs to the family. What they do with the body is beyond the control of the state. But based upon the expert advice that I have received, the body has lost its forensic value. The body is cut up. The organs that have to be analyzed are cut up. They are stored in different parts of the body. And the pathologists and the forensic experts who are expressing opinions on this matter have said very clearly that very little probative finding can come from an examination at this stage. They're even questioning the credibility of a pathologist who would want to undertake such an exercise at this belated stage, because he ought to know that it really would have no scientific probative value for the purpose of an investigation of the type that is on.
The family of Adriana Young has criticized the Guyana Police Force's initial handling of the case, citing a lack of transparency and conflicting information that has eroded their trust in the police. One of the most contentious points has been the police's early report that CCTV footage showed Young leaving the Doubleday Hotel in a car, a claim that was later proven false. Her body was found in the hotel's pool nearly 20 hours after she was reported missing.
We have problems in the police force right across the Caribbean. We have problems in the police force in North America that Vivian can tell us about. The police force is under constant training. It is an evolutionary force, it's an evolutionary dynamic process. We are hoping that the police force learn from every experience. We have a police force now that is receiving training more than any time in the history of the force, and the force has over 175 years of history. They are going all over the world for training. The police force has never been as resourced as it currently is. We have forensic labs that we are building out. You would have heard the president speak at the police conference, police commissioners conference only last week, indicating that Guyana will be building the forensic lab for the rest of the region right here in Guyana. We have all type of training apparatus, recording device now. We have body cams on the police. We have a whole set, we have facial recognition cameras across the country. So we are improving, investing heavily in training.
Nandalal said the government has accepted and expressed concerns about some aspects of the investigations initially.
first time. When you see the two, they combine. It's a drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime. It's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime. Extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
GCOM is currently conducting a national registration exercise. Who can register? Anyone who will be 14 years or older by June 30, 2025 and is a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, naturalization, or is a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more. Where to apply for registration? You are required to visit the GCOM registration office that is responsible for the registration of persons in your area of residence to apply for registration. Office hours, Monday to Thursday, 8 to 12 and 13 to 16 hours 30. Friday, 8 to 12 hours and 13 to 15 hours 30. The offices will be closed on weekends and holidays. You need to apply for a transfer if you now live at another address since you were registered. This registration exercise will end on May 30, 2025. For more information, contact the GCOM on 225-0277-9 or visit www.gcom.org.gy.
In a matter of weeks, Suriname and Guyana are expected to turn the sod on the long-anticipated Quarantine River Bridge, Suriname's President Chandrika Prasad Santokhi announced on Monday. The disclosure came during the inauguration of the first regional office of Gaishore Aggregate and Sands Inc., a subsidiary of Suriname's state-owned mining company, NV Gazalco. The office is a part of a broader effort to deepen bilateral economic ties between the two South American neighbors.
We were planning today this event and the groundbreaking ceremony of the bridge. That we're planning joint activity. But unfortunately, I think the groundbreaking ceremony will need some more times, more in terms of weeks than months, but it will come.
President Santokhi was responding to Vishnu Durga, chairman of the Guyana-Suriname Chamber of Commerce, who underscored the importance of bridging the Quarantine River.
Any one of you who've had the luxury of using the ferry service knows why we need a bridge very urgently. But we've also proposed to both governments enhancements to the current ferry system, better scheduling, increased capacity, and streamlined processes. These are low-hanging fruits that can immediately improve trade and investment between our nations. And of course, we stand ready to assist in implementing these improvements. That said, the bridge, whilst we want it to become a reality, it's not a luxury, it's a real necessity. It will be the spine of a new trade corridor, reducing transportation costs, accelerating business, and encouraging cross-border investment.
The Quarantine River Bridge is estimated to cost US $236 million, and it will be split between Guyana and Suriname.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabrook Market. Running late and can't wait to the gate? We got you. The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited has introduced a fast and easier way to make payments to your accounts through the GT&T mobile money services. Here's how. Click on the MMG app. Under Services, select Pay Bills. When you are there, look for the Financial Institution option. Once that is done, select Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited to pay your loan or make payments to your savings. Payments to the credit union made easier. GPS CCU, the credit union you can bank on.
A fire Saturday afternoon got to the upper flat of the East Ramville Community Center in Georgetown, which had previously operated as a daycare facility according to residents. Residents in the area reported seeing smoke coming from the building and immediately alerted the Guyana Fire Service. Firefighters arrived on the scene shortly after and were able to contain the blaze, but the upper part of the facility was destroyed.
I was in my yard and my wife and I smelled smoke. And then like about 10 minutes after smelling the smoke, we started seeing smoke. And when it became black, then I called 911 and came across here. And upon coming, about the same time I saw the fire tender coming. And then I come and I'm observing it all the time. The fire service response was excellent because before, within 15 minutes, he had 2 more tenders on the scene. They had them feeding water from the trench nearby canal, and they multiplied and they multitasked. It was a good job.
My advice is fire service, recommend the fire service to do this job is because the hose, number one, is formed. No holes, nothing for these holes, right?
City Mayor Alfred Mentor told reporters that the daycare center had been closed since the COVID-19 pandemic, but the building was insured. The plan was to get the building up and running again, Mentor said.
Based on the daycare and the plans we had, we were going to actually bring back some people here to deal with it from the daycare after COVID. Just after COVID, or just around COVID, is when we shut down this place. We were thinking about North Ramville as well, here, and I think some other locations, South Road. But we know for sure we were going to restore back the daycare arrangement so that it could benefit staff, it could benefit people within the community and all of that kind of thing. So here was one of those locations that we were closed down and we were using it for storage. I'm not sure exactly all of what we store here, but it probably has some departmental files that we do. I just confirmed with the treasurer that is not financial information. So I am happy that that is so because we are currently finalizing some parts of our audit and we're doing the accounts, the accounting firm is handling that and they have to request information from time to time. And
Mentor said he was at a loss as to what could have caused a fire.
There's a number of things that we were repurposing it for. I didn't think we'd get around to sticking with it. I was even shocked that with a building that ain't got nobody inside, how are we going to get a fire? So I was a bit shocked when I learned of this. And I obviously wondered how, it came to a fire.
The Guyana Fire Service has launched an investigation into the origin of the fire. No injuries were reported. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.